What is going on, DU Nation? As always, I'm Gary Cooke, and this is Divas Dive. And today, we have a prediction episode. We are talking Rise Legendary, which is, by all accounts, the biggest women's pay-per-view ever put on by a wrestling company. There are more women slated to be on this card than all of Evolution combined. It has pretty much every big name woman from the independent scene in one building, with legends attached, with up-and-comers attached. I mean, it is going to be amazing, and I cannot wait to watch it tomorrow. And we will be doing a live viewer party as we watch it. So if you're getting it and you're watching it, come hang out on the live stream with us and enjoy all the crazy as we talk about the matches, as we just hang out and talk wrestling. It's going to be a good time. So let me pull up my notes here so we can look at what we actually have happening on this card. To move some things around because my screen is acting up, because technology is a wonderful thing, or so I'm told. Alright, so our opening match for the night that has been announced according to the card I found on Fight's website is Thunder Kitty versus Regina Honey Badger. Now, this one is a bit of a toss-up for me. I've heard good things about the Honey Badger, but I've never actually seen her in action myself. She has been one that has eluded me up until now. Thunder Kitty, I have seen a lot in Shine and Shimmer events of the past. So, just based on not really knowing Regina all that well, I'm going to have to throw my money on Thunder Kitty and assume that the time-traveling vixen is going to get the job done and bring that old-school swagger to the Badger. So I don't really have a ton to say about this match. I'm assuming it's going to be solid. I've never seen a Thunder Kitty match that wasn't a solid match of enjoyable wrestling to watch. So I'm expecting a good match, but I'm going to be pulling for Thunder Kitty. But I am excited to see Regina Badger and see what she brings to the table. I really like the look from what I've seen on the posters, so I'm curious to see how that all meshes when we're watching the show and seeing her in action. The next one I had trouble calling because I like both teams. It is the Team C Stars of Ashley Vox and Del Miexo versus Team Blue Nation, Charlie Evans and Jessica Troy with Zoe Lucas. I went back and forth. Team C Stars, always fun to watch. Their Shakira stuff is just a blast. Team Blue Nation, what I've seen of Jessica Troy, I've enjoyed. I've really gotten to know Charlie Evans well from Eve Pro Wrestling over in the UK. Her and Millie are quickly becoming one of my favorite duos over there. I am going to be pulling for Team Blue Nation on this one, though. Partially because I know them a little bit better, and Zoe Lucas. I love Zoe Lucas and her work. She is great. She's one of my favorites. I am attempting to get to WrestleCon to be able to see and meet her. So I can't go against Zoe Lucas and who she's backing. Plus, I feel like her being on the outside, there's going to be some shenanigans that will probably give Team Blue Nation the edge and let them pull out a victory. But I'm expecting this to be another great match on the card. I mean, they're both definitely up-and-coming tag teams that are going to be really exciting to watch. and I think are going to bring big things in the future to Shimmer, big things to Rise, Shine, and everywhere else they go. And I wouldn't be shocked if we didn't see one or both of those teams in the WWE someday to help bolster the weak tag division that is currently growing there and has just been started up, because either one of those teams could do really well there and flourish, I feel like, in the tag team climate that the WWE has. So this is definitely a match I'm excited to see. Excited to see how things start to play out for them as they progress in their careers. So I think it's another solid match on a card. I don't think there's any bad matches on this card, really. But I think that's going to be a really solid tag team match, and I'm excited to see what they pull out in it. And Rise, you are killing me! You are killing me with some of these matches, making me pick between my loves. Normally it's an easy choice. If it's a Shotzi match, I back Shotzi. But she's going against Delilah Doom, because if it's a Delilah Doom match, I usually go with Delilah. Because I like to be ballsy, and I like to be a Doomy. But now the ballsy and the Doomy they're facing off. How am I supposed to pick? Unfair. Not fair. Both of them are so good in the ring. They are so entertaining. They're not, I don't even know how to describe them. Just watch the match. Go watch it. I know it hasn't happened yet, so you can't do it now, but go tomorrow and watch it when it's on. It's gonna be worth it, I promise. But I still have this blank on my pick sheet. Because it's just but it's a prediction show, so I need to make a prediction. So I'm going to go with Delilah Doom. I feel like having Rosemary in her corner is going to give her the edge, because she will have the hive behind her. And I think that will be more than Shotzi can overcome on her own. But man, this is going to be an exciting match. They are both high energy, balls to the wall, no pun intended for Shotzi. Competitors that always put on a great show. And man, I can't really pick. I mean, I'm going to be happy either way. I'm a fan of both women. They both always are just spot on top of their game. But I am leaning towards Delilah Doom and her Doomies that will have the backing of Rosemary and the Hive for this one. But I expect this to be a high energy match with crazy tempo, with them just being themselves. And I feel like it's going to be a good one. I mean, they're all going to be good ones. You're going to hear that a lot. I'm going to say that a lot this podcast. The next match. This one's a heartbreaker. Chris Wolf and the Meat Friends versus Su Yung and the Legion of Undead Brides. For those that don't know, Chris Wolf is on her retirement tour, which is a shame. Injuries that have persisted have forced her to the sidelines and to take this early retirement before I feel like she really hit her peak in her prime. She was definitely climbing up there quickly to be one of the must-see top women out there. But going out in a show against Su Yung is, I mean, who can really complain about that? Now, this one's hard to call in that they haven't announced everybody in the match yet, at least as far as I could find. So far what we know is it is Chris Wolf, Samantha Heights, and 2 people to be determined. And they will be going against Su Yung, Kimberly, Howley Cromwell, and Elena Black. Which is a stacked team. I mean, you can't knock that. You got Kimberly, she's a former champion across multiple places. Howley Cromwell's another great worker. Elena's a great worker. Su Yung is one you can never underestimate. Samantha Heights is great too, though, and so is Chris Wolf in her own right. I feel like without knowing who to pick, it makes it really hard to pick, because I don't know what those last 2 spots look like and how they both fully stack up, but I'm going to go Chris Wolf and Meet Friends. I feel like it's the farewell tour, probably her last Rise show, that they're gonna let her go out on top, but it's gonna be a war. Any match with Su Yung and her Undead Brides is always a war. So I feel like this 8-woman tag team match is gonna be something special. I'm hoping that they have enough time to really make an 8-woman tag teams match cohesively work in the card. I don't know how long of a show this is supposed to be, but it's a packed show. So I am curious to see how much time they actually get to work with this, but I feel like it's going to be a solid match, and I think Chris Wolf and the Me Friends are going to pull it out just because it is the farewell show tour of Chris Wolf, and I think they're going to let her go out on top. But I think it's going to be a war for her to get to that top. Then we have a tag team champion match of Paradise Lost, Raven's Ash and Dust. Once again with Rosemary at their side. Versus the Killer Death Machines, Jessica Havoc and Nevia. I like both these teams too. Why do you keep doing this? You're not booking anybody I don't like against people that I like. Makes it really hard to pick. I'm gonna have to stick with Paradise Lost just because I can't bring myself to see. I don't feel like they're gonna put the belts on Jessica Havoc and Nevia. I don't feel like they're gonna be the type that they would. If you're going to lose the belts, that's a team to lose it to, though, on a big show. I think the champions are going to retain, though. I don't see an upset in here, but they're, well, not really an upset. I mean, it's 50-50. I'm going to go with Paradise Lost, just on gut feeling. But really, it's gonna be a war. I mean, if there's a team that can put Paradise Lost in a tough spot, it is Killer Death Machines, because Jessica Havoc is just a monster in that ring, and Navia is not anything to be scoffed at herself. But I feel like Raven's Ash and Dust will not go down without a fight, and then having Rosemary down there again in her fully repaired meat suit, as she puts it, will give them the edge to overcome the Death Machines. Then we have a 30-woman battle royal with just a ton of people in it. I mean, I don't know how to pick this one. They haven't even told us who all the 30 people are. They've listed off 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. They've listed about half the names, and the other half are all marked as surprises currently. Of the names they've listed, I'm just going to randomly pick Zoe Lucas, because I stand for Zoe Lucas. So I'm going to go biased and give her the win there. I feel like she's underhanded enough to make it through, though Shazza McKenzie, Penelope Ford, AQA Alley Cat, they're not going to make it easy for her. But I feel like Zoe Lucas has been on the come up. I feel like she's in a spot now where Rise will probably be wanting to use her more often now that she's seems to be doing more tours outside of Europe. That I think it's her time to jump up there, and I think she would be a great contender for that Phoenix Championship title. And her being a heel and winning that will also play into my next prediction. We have Mercedes Martinez versus Kylie Rae. So this is going to just be an awesome match, because I mean, Mercedes is amazing in the ring, and Kylie is amazing in the ring, and I feel like they're going to play off each other really well. Between just the difference in styles, I feel like is going to really merge and meld well together in the ring of the hard hitting. Sorry about that. My cat is on my lap attacking my microphone. Her hard hitting submission style and Kaylee's just fast paced, high energy offense. I think it's going to make for a stunning matchup. As you can see, my cat wants to put her 2 cents in here as well. Cat, you're attacking the microphone. Headphone users beware. Oh, it's not a scratching post for you. So, who do I have for the main event? Let's just do it this way instead of saying it. I'm pretty sure you will all figure it out. Let me just move the cat here for a second. Down you go. So I think this will let you all know where my allegiances lie without much trouble. That's right. We have the Pikachu hat. It will be worn in support of Kylie Ray tomorrow because we're going with the smile for the win. And I feel like it is going to bring her good luck as we cheer her on for the Phoenix of Rise championship match to close the night out. But man, this is a packed card. It's an awesome card. And it's definitely worth checking out. If you haven't gotten it, head over to Fight TV. Sign up for the iPay-per-view. Come hang out with us in the viewer party live stream tomorrow. And just have a good time. It's gonna be awesome. And definitely worth checking out this whole event. And man, I'm so excited for it. It's gonna be awesome. So we will see you all tomorrow. Hop down in the comments below. Let us know who your picks are for the Rise Legendary pay-per-view. I'm Gary Cooke. This is Divas Dive. Be sure to smash that like button, hit the subscribe button, and hang out with us for more thoughts, opinions, and news in the world of women's wrestling. You guys all have a good night and enjoy the show.